Okay, the wind's really picked up here. I have birds all around me. I can hear them.
With more than half the season over, a dusting of snow, and Saturday morning amongst us, me and little Ricky were ready to chase birds again. The first part of winter being really mild, we'd kind of got used to the warmer weather. That was all about to change. There was a storm blowing in from the north, but we weren't about to sit at home. So we took off to a new spot, somewhere I had always looked at, but had never hunted, filled our pockets full of shells, and took off on a walk.
We'll run out here and see if we can't find some birds. Hunting an area that I've never hunted before, so hopefully it works out. Okay, the wind's really picked up here. So we're working our way across this tall ridge. We're gonna drop off this other side here. See if we can't find some birds.
And it wasn't long before I looked over and I saw Ricky with her belly on the ground.
Here, Ricky, here. Here. Good girl. Good girl. We're up here on this ridge. I can hear these birds right down below me, but I can't quite figure out where they're at. I'm serious right now. I have birds all around me. I can hear them chugging, but I just can't figure out. This wind's blowing so hard that they're holding really tight. Oh, right there. That was kind of a Hail Mary shot there. Rick's on point. There's scent everywhere in here. We just don't exactly know where they're at right now.
With birds simply dodging BBs, we decided to get back over the ridge and get out of the wind. As soon as we did, I knew we made the right move when I looked up and saw Ricky on the skyline on point.
Pitch up, Rick.
A couple long shots and convincing one to run into my pattern. I was able to put one more in the bag.
This really heavy wind's making it tough on us here. I bet it's 30-40 mile an hour winds. You get on the back side of this and that wind just isn't honest. You know, you swirls. So you switch the directions you're going so you can have your face into the wind, and not 5 minutes later it switches and goes the other way. So we're just struggling with this wind direction, but hopefully we've been hunting now for probably 4 or 5 hours. We got to be, according to Onyx, it looks like we're about 5 or 6 miles from the truck, so we're gonna start headed back. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we gotta make it back before dark, so that's what we're doing. Rick keeps trying to take me down this hill here. Listen, it's 2 o'clock, and I'm every bit of 2.5 hours away from the truck, so sun going down at 4:30, 5 o'clock, I need to really get going back to the truck, so that's where I'm headed. Come on, Rick. God, she still wants to take me down there.
with my tail pretty much between my legs, and my dogs too, we walked back to the truck. It's not always easy walking away from birds, especially when you know you're right on top of them. But it's not always about killing them birds either. Don't get me wrong, I like to put birds in the bag, but I like to see good dog work, and I like to have the time to do it and not be rushed. With just enough for a meal for me and my wife and a tired dog, I was satisfied. I hiked 10.5 miles that day. That dog probably did 20, maybe even 30. They say, more miles you hike for them birds, better they taste. And boy, they were delicious. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button so you can see next week's adventure too. And thanks again for following TRAKN Outdoors.